Hi everyone, welcome back to YouTube classes. It's Divya here with class 11 physics. Now in our last class we have been discussing about the chapter friction. Now in that chapter you are having a part of derivation. This is actually very easy, nothing to worry, just you have to know about the resolution only. Okay, you know to write the equation as we have done it for your free body diagram, isn't it? Same way only you are going to take the equations. Now here you are going to discuss about motion of a body on an rough inclined plane. Motion of a body on an incline. Here you are having three set of derivations, out of which we will see one by one each in your video. So for the today's class, let us see the first case, that is a body is moving along an incline due to its own weight. So let us come to the derivation. Now this is a diagram for a body moving along an incline due to its own weight. Now we have already seen about the angle of repose in the last class, isn't it? Now here what you are going to consider is that whenever the angle of inclination, suppose theta is going to be the angle of inclination and angle of repose, you are going to denote it with theta c, that we have already seen, isn't it? Now whenever this angle of inclination is inclination, that is theta, is greater than or equal to the angle of repose, it will actually start moving downwards. Okay, body will start to move downwards. That is the case here. Now let us consider a block of mass m. Okay, let us consider a block of mass m moving along a rough inclined plane, and a is going to be the acceleration there. Now the free body diagram is given here. We have already learned about the free body diagram and how to take the equations, isn't it? So the free body diagram of such cases given here. See the figure carefully. Now we will start writing the equations. Now we have resolved it into mg sin theta and mg cos theta, isn't it? So resolution of vectors we have already discussed in the previous chapter. Those who are having doubt, go through that video. So according to the resolution we have written it. Now let us see how we are going to write the equation. So for writing the first equation, let us consider this mg sin theta along this, then along the opposite direction you are having fk, isn't it? So the first equation, how will you write? Mg sin theta minus fk, since fk is in the opposite direction, will be equal to the mass into acceleration. So that is the first equation you are going to get, isn't it? Now what about the second equation? When you consider this normal reaction force R, and this one you have to consider, that is the opposite you are going to consider with the normal reaction force, isn't it? So accordingly, how will you write for the equation? R minus mg cos theta, because both are opposite, mg cos theta will be equal to 0 because both are equal and opposite action reaction pair. Okay, now what you have to do, as usual what you have done it in your free body diagram, write the equation for r from here. So from this equation, r will be equal to mg cos theta, isn't it? Yes or no? You got an equation for r. Now you are going to consider the equation for frictional force, isn't it? Frictional force Fk, what was the equation? Mu k into r. K just only represents kinetic friction. Okay, mu r. So from here also what you are having, r equation you have already found out. What was that? Mg cos theta. So you can rewrite this as mu k into mg cos theta, because from the first equation we have written for r value is equal to mg cos theta, that you have substituted here. Got it? Now you got an equation for fk, that is mu k mg cos theta. Now what you are going to do? You are going to substitute the value of this fk into your first equation you have found, that is mg sin theta minus fk is equal to ma. You are having one equation, first equation, isn't it? So instead of fk there, you substitute the value of fk is equal to mu k mg cos theta. So when you substitute it, what you will get? Mg sin theta minus mu k mg cos theta will be equal to ma. So this is the equation you are going to get it when you are going to substitute it. So from this equation you write what is a. Now to find out the value of a from the above equation, what you can do, you can take mass common outside, isn't it? So when you take mass common outside, so when you take m common, what you will get, m into g sin theta minus mu k cos theta will be equal to m a. So this m and m will get cancelled. Now what will be remaining? G sin theta minus mu k cos theta is equal to a, isn't it? So you are getting an equation for a as g sin theta minus mu k cos theta. Got it? Now let us consider this block is going to move with a constant velocity. Now if it is going to move with a constant velocity, automatically acceleration a will be equal to 0, which means that the equation which we got for acceleration, g sin theta minus mu k g cos theta will be equal to 0, isn't it? So solve this equation. Equation is going to be 0. When you solve that, what will you get? G sin theta is equal to mu k g cos theta, isn't it? G sin theta will be equal to mu k g cos theta. Now from this write what is mu k. What will be mu k? Mu k will be equal to g sin theta by g cos theta. What is mu k? Mu k will be equal to g sin theta by g cos theta, isn't it? Now g and g will get cancelled. Sin theta by cos theta will be equal to tan theta. Or what is the final equation you are getting? Mu k is equal to tan theta. So that is the equation you are already having for your angle of repose also, isn't it? So the same equation you are going to get here also whenever a body is going to move on an inclined plane with its own weight. If you are familiar with the free body diagram and how to take the equations, nothing in that, the same order we are following everywhere. So go through this derivation properly, and if you have any doubt, put it in the comment box. So in the next video, we will see with the next set of derivation for the inclined plane. So till then, take care, stay safe, and bye. Thank you.